Boom. Boom, I'm in the room. Looks like I'm live again. Good afternoon, everybody. Shut that up. Right. What a depressing day. I mean, the weather it doesn't help. The weather's pretty miserable down here in the south. And I've been, I've had the radio, or I had the TV on this morning, and what I'm seeing is pretty depressing, if I'm honest. It's gone pretty pants. I mean, just look at the state of it. Look at what's going on at the moment. What is occurring? We're having trouble everywhere, aren't we? The migrant crisis. Look at it. They're all kicking off. Did we ever expect anything else? Did you really expect anything? When you got, like, I don't know, there's 40 million so far this year, or 40,000 this year, 30,000 last year, 20,000 the year before. That's over 100,000. Do you know there are more illegal migrants in this country than there are in the British Army? It's a worrying, in fact, isn't it? If they all kick off, we can't fight them. We'll be outnumbered. Yep. With the illegal migrants, we as an army would be outnumbered. Beggars belief. And what's our new Prime Minister done? He's done one. He's buckled into the pressure of it all and gone to lead the way at COP27. How many bloody private jets have they taken to get them all there? And they're trying to save the planet, go net zero. Right, let me tell you something about net zero. If we're producing no carbon, right, no carbon dioxide, that's what they're trying to do. Zero carbon dioxide into the atmosphere, we'll all die. Did you know that? They're not telling you that bit. We'll all die. And the reason we'll all die is because plants need carbon dioxide to produce oxygen. Oxygen is what we need to breathe. Kill all the plants off, you've got no oxygen. You just wonder about the mentality, don't you? COP27, really? Look at COP26. What a complete and utter waste of space that was. They all fly in, virtue signal, talking a load of rubbish. Expect us to pay for it all. The poor, hard-pressed taxpayer is expected to come up with all the dosh to pay for all their crazy schemes. Really? Just, where do these people get off? Look at these other idiots. God, blimey, they're at it again, aren't they? You see that one this morning? It's all over the news. This silly cow. I'm 24 and I haven't got a life yet. Or haven't got a future. She'll be lucky to make 25 the way she's going. On a gantry. And they've closed the bloody motorway. And there's half a dozen others elsewhere around the M25 causing absolute chaos. Just stop oil. Yeah, let's stop oil. Let's go back to the Stone Age. Let's all live in caves. They don't get it. They just don't get it. Let's turn the clock back 300 years. Let's not have an industrial revolution. Let's not make people's lives good. I'm beside myself. I just go and glue yourself to something. Oh dear. What they don't get, right? What these idiots just really don't get is that all they're doing is harming their own protest, because all they're doing is pissing people off. Do they not understand that it's the general public that would support them if they didn't muck them about so much? What they should be doing is, if they're so committed, stand for election, get elected, and then go and change policy. That's the only way you can change things. But they don't get that. They're happy to whinge and moan about it. Do they turn out and vote? Do you see these people actually turning out and voting? Quite happy to have a moan and a bitch. But I bet they don't turn out and vote, and then they got no right to complain. If you don't use your vote, don't complain. If you use your vote, you have a right to complain. If you don't use it, it doesn't matter who you vote for, really. You'll end up with a politician. And sooner or later, they're all in it for their own gains and stuff like that. But who cares at the end of the day? We pay our taxes. I mean, if you really delve into it, you look at all of these big crises that's going on in the world. It's all down to big money, really big money, making more big money out of the rest of us. You look at the crisis, the last 3 years. Who's made money out of that? Who's been driving that forward? And now it turns out they all got it wrong, didn't they? Yeah, they got lockdown wrong. Lockdown wasn't the answer. Just saying. I was against lockdown right from the word go. You look at the first few months. Yeah, there's no need to wear masks anywhere. And then all of a sudden, somebody thought, well, we can make a lot of money out of this. Let's start producing a load of these masks and make everybody wear them. The fact that these paper masks, these plastic masks, these fabric masks do not protect against an airborne virus. You couldn't make it up. You just couldn't make it up. And are we going to go into another lockdown before long? Kids have gone back to school. Everybody's got colds. Nobody's starting screaming, oh, lockdown, lockdown. Has it gone away? Is anybody still getting it? I don't know. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Just makes you wonder. See what happens. See what happens over this winter. Have you noticed, right? Have you noticed the difference in price of petrol to diesel in this country? It's about 15 pence a litre difference. Now, the oil companies have been posting some pretty big what's names? Profits. Pretty big profits. The price of a barrel of oil is at its lowest for donkey's years. So why is the price of a litre of diesel at the pumps so high? Why is there such a difference between petrol and diesel? Who's driving that one forward? Who's taking liberties with our good nature? Do these clowns not realise that diesel is what gets everything to us? Trucks run on diesel. Trucks are the heaviest road tax in this country. They are the ones that are paying the price, the high price for diesel. Consequently, one of two things will happen. They'll either park all the trucks up because they can't afford to run them, or they'll just pass the cost on to us, mugs, the taxpayer, the consumer. The Duchess, she says to me the other week, the price of a floret of broccoli has gone from about 20 pence to £1. The same size bit of broccoli, 20p to £1 in the space of weeks. Talk about afford to eat or eat. I won't be able to afford to do anything before long. Won't be able to afford to eat or eat. Then what's going to happen? Anyway, should I've had quite a good little rant. And nobody's joined me. So I'm not sure whether this is. I know it's going out. Of course, it's going out. It's just nobody's joined me. None of my subscribers are subscribed. But I've kind of tested one thing that it kind of works. So until sometime later, TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Boom.